Welcome to YouTube and Celebrity Gossip News with me and Tommy. How's it going, Tommy?
It is going great, Chris. Thanksgiving's coming up soon.
And another trip to LA is coming up soon to where we're going to work on the anniversary video for Mighty Wells on Mighty Wells. But until then, we have some celebrity gossip news and let's do this now. Tommy, we have some news, some big news of what's going on with YouTube.
Okay, so Chris, you remember how we brought up the story like about a week ago about COPPA?
Uh-huh.
Well, this is an update to that and to cut through the confusion that is being put out there by creators out there and basically get the right information to the people that this will affect and how it will actually affect people and not affect people. Mm-hmm. So basically, for those of you who aren't up to speed, quickly, COPPA stands for Child Protection Privacy Act, which was designed originally to protect kids when they got a line under the age of 13 from their information being used. Okay, so that catches everybody up. So now that YouTube has paid the fine, and now they're making it so that they're no longer liable for any further violations of the law of COPPA, which has been updated to now include YouTube as well as other sites, but this is about YouTube. But the confusion now is how this will affect people's channels. Now, if you're 100% kids channel, this is where you're going to lose a lot of stuff, such as you'll see a decrease in your ad revenue. This has been confirmed. You also lose the comments in your comment video of your videos. You also lose the community tab if you have access to that now, as well as your video will be hard to search for and be notified when you upload a new video. Now, people who fall in the category of kid appealing but not kid directed videos, like me and Chris, if you mark a video as not for kids, then that means that the content is not directed towards kids, which is a big difference between appealing and directing content. For example, a toy unboxing would be more directly towards a kid versus a news channel like ours can be right there in the middle, where some younger people might watch us because we might have some content that appeals to them, but it's not directed towards them. So just to get that confusion out of the way, is there's a big difference there, and that's what a lot of people have been freaking out about. So for right now, there is no middle ground right now to put a mixed audience. Hopefully YouTube will put that back in if enough pressure, enough people, lets them know, hey, this is an option we need. And even the FTC even says that if the YouTube uses that, it follows their guidelines, because they understand that not everyone's going to fit either not for kids or for kids. There's going to be a lot of people in the middle.
So Tommy, you may want to explain what for kids means. So could be a difference between videos. There can be a difference between videos such as a Power Ranger, Spider-Man, Incredible Hulk. You may want to tell them about that.
As Chris said, videos that are directly for kids, if it involves something that a kid likes, like a kid activity, that means it's a kid video. If it's a toy that's directly, for kids, that's targeted for kids, that means that video is for kids. And yes, there are some aspects of the thing where if there's some a video about a Power Ranger, if it's not directly set up to be for kids, then it falls under that middle area which I talked about earlier. But basically what a kids video is, it has to 100% directly be kids content, such as toys, kids music.
So all you have to do when you're uploading is be consistently honest with YouTube and be like, okay, such as a vlogger, you're vlogging away, you're wanting to vlog away, and you're wanting to show what's behind you, we're wanting to show your life. All you have to do is be 100% honest with YouTube and be like, this is a vlogging channel. This is what I do. They don't control what you say. They don't have anything to do with like having certain words such as awesome or cool or great. You know, you can still use all that, but the point is that you know, if you're a kid channel, you'll like kids music, like Tommy said, you gotta just be, you know, communicating with YouTube and, you know, and telling them this is not a kids video. This is not meant for kids. This is meant for adults. This is meant for mixed. And not only that, go on, Tommy.
So yeah, along with that, there's also the option too, if you 100% know that your channel is just strictly a news channel, and then you could do by the whole channel called where it says not for kids, where that means if you know 100% that none of your videos are ever going to be very rarely that they'll be watched by a kid, because even then you can't control that. But if you know that your content is not directed towards kids at any given time that you upload, then you can just mark your own channel, and then every video uploaded after that will be automatically marked at that. But like I said, not everyone falls in that category. And if you know 100% that your content is going to be directed towards kids, for kids, then you can mark your whole channel as for kids.
Right, and take somebody such as me and Tommy, we do various things like music, documentaries, interviews, animations. I do animations. We have animations on our channels. That is not intended for kids. That's intended for people to use background stuff in their animations, or it's intended to somebody be in a helicopter or be in a cave or have lights on their stage and stuff. That's what it's used for.
So you'll hear a lot of people throwing out the words that, oh, this either mark your videos all not either all for kids because of this language, and how it's like, oh, but they have cleared it up. The FTC has cleared it up to where even if it has some of this stuff that's appealing, it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be marked for kids. So when someone says that, basically, like Chris said before, be honest and use your own judgment on, because you know your videos better than anyone else, who you are making them for.
Right, and what audience you have it for as well. Just because, I mean, you may be somebody, like I said, vlogger, does music videos for all different ages. You know, they're going to see that because what they're doing as well is COPPA is also checking out, you know, what you're uploading, how you're uploading, what it's intended for, and what your audience is doing to watch it, or vice versa, like what audience, you know, subscribers that you have are checking out that video. So
yeah, along that line, normally and 100%, unless somehow a kid has found a way to trick the system, you're supposed to be 13 and older to have an account on YouTube. So it's also really hard to track if there's anyone like a kid watching your video, you know, that has mixed content. It's hard to track because they don't have an account, it's the parent's account. So that gets that confusion. And there's this other confusion about that's come up recently, is about the fines that could occur if you do not comply with the new rulings of COPPA, which might change. We'll get to that later. But the fine, a lot of people are freaking out and saying that it's, oh man, it could be fined over $40,000. But people, that's up to. That doesn't mean you're automatically going to get fined a large amount of money. Now, if a bigger YouTuber, they, you know, who maybe could afford that, they might get fined up to that over $42,000. But they've also the FTC has brought into consideration smaller channels, people who don't make as much money through YouTube, that if they do violate it, that if you do happen to get fined, it's not going to be a huge fine. It's going to be, something that you can manage without going broke over.
So Tommy, my question is when should this take effective, and what should people do to get ready for it?
Well, when will it take effect? January 1st, 2020. What people should do to get ready is either mark their channels for kids completely, if that's their main content, or if they know that they do not make kids content, then mark it all not for kids. And then if you have a mixture like everybody else on YouTube, you can individually mark your videos starting now, whether it's for kids or not for kids, and hopefully they'll get that mix option in there.
Well, that's all the news that we have right now, so we're going to keep on talking about this as news rolls out with this. I mean, there's going to be new news about this, and as we're going into Thanksgiving and Christmas and through the holidays, such as New Year's as well, Tommy, we'll keep on talking about it and giving you guys updates as well, right?
Absolutely. Just be honest on how you mark your videos, and keep on filming.
Right, and we'll see you guys later, and take it easy, and don't forget to subscribe, right Tommy?
Yep, subscribe, like our video, hit the notification bell, and check out the links down below.
Alright, and we'll see you guys later. Bye for now.
Bye.